Hey y'all, glory be to God. Welcome to the Kingdom Woman channel where living for God is made practical. I'm Mariah. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I just want to come touch bases with y'all real fast. And just continue on with my elaboration of the kingdom gospel. So today I wanted to come from Joshua 24:14 through 16. And I say in it states, now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth. And put away the gods which your father served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites. In those lands ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And the people answered and said, God forbid that we should forsake the Lord to serve other gods. And I also wanted to come to you from Galatians 3:26 through 29. And it states, so in Jesus Christ, you are children of God through faith. For all of you who were baptized into Christ have clothed yourself in Christ. There is neither Greek nor Jew, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. If you belong to Christ, then you are Abraham's seed and heir according to the promise. So those are the scriptures God wanted me to touch on today. And in doing so, he wanted me to elaborate on the fact that we have decision-making power. And we have a soul, and we have a right to choose who we serve. In the Old Testament, if you were classified under the children of Israel, you served the Most High God. Outside of that, you served a little g God. And you know what I'm saying? Gentiles who were considered anything outside of that did not have the freedom to choose who they would serve. But since the Most High had sent his son to provide reconciliation for all men, we now have the ability to choose who we can serve. So we can choose who our God will be. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why this is relevant is because if you haven't come out of a religious mindset to accept grace, then you may still believe that you must serve the Most High God. When in actuality, you have a decision to make. You have a right to choose who you will serve. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes in our zeal to promote God, you know what I'm saying, we try to force God on people and take away their decision-making power and their right to choose which God they will serve. And we kind of believe that there is no other God. There is no other option. Which, you know what I'm saying, if you're extremely zealous, that may be true. There may be no other option for you. But for everybody, every human that comes out of the womb, you have an option. And you get to choose who you will serve. Whether that's big G God or a little g God. You can choose. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, those scriptures, you know, are my support for all of this. God does not force himself on people. He does not force us into submission or servitude. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the most significant things about my testimony. When you don't have parents to raise you or to tell you what to do, or, you know what I'm saying, like, nobody can actually tell you what to do. Nobody can actually make you do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't make me, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I can understand, how God appeals to us through love. God appeals to us through his goodness and his mercy and his love. And nobody can make me do nothing. I didn't have parents. How you gonna make me do something? Like my parents didn't even make me do nothing. They can't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? They lost that privilege, but they couldn't tell me what to do in the first place. So God doesn't appeal to us through fear, through force. He appeals to us through love. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way we should represent him. We should represent him the way he is. You know what I'm saying? He's not he is to be feared, but he rules and reigns through love. He doesn't rule and reign through fear. Like, we fear him because we know he about that life. But, you know what I'm saying? He appeals to us through love. You know what I'm saying? It's not right for us to force God on us. God doesn't force himself on us. You know what I'm saying? There is another option. And that is everybody's right to choose. By failing to reconcile with the fact that you actually can choose another God, you can't see the other little gods and the other little kingdoms that are established in the world that people actually serve. People actually serve other gods every day. And we may call them false gods, and we may call them this, and they're out there. They just have no power and authority in comparison to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? For those of us who are in Christ, we recognize the sovereign authority of the Most High God. We recognize the power of the Most High God. We recognize the supremacy of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? And we want other people to recognize that too. But if they want to go do witchcraft or serve something else or pick another spirit, they can do that. They can do that. You know what I'm saying? We tell people about who God really is. We don't scare them and tell them they're going to hell. People don't even care. People don't care about that. People want to do what they want to do. I know all about that because you can't tell me what to do. So, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing me do something that I actually want to do because you can't make me do that. So, and it's sufficient. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you that about myself. Because that's enough. His love is enough. Promoting him for who he really is enough. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? As someone who, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't about love, I'd be out. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, like that's, you know what I'm saying? It's enough. God is enough in who he is. We don't have to lie to people and make them feel like they going to hell. They want to go to hell. That's their right. Let them go to hell. That's what they want to do. Present God for who he is, because him in and of himself, he's sufficient enough in who he is to stand on who he is as the Most High God. We don't need to add to God. You know what I'm saying? The people that want God will find God. You know what I'm saying? But the people that want God, who don't know God, they want to know God for real. So yeah, that was the purpose and intent of this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I might make another video just for you. Till next time. Bye guys.